Let's fucking go. We about to go big. Kill him at the prize pig. Let's fucking go. We whoop a bookie's ass. Ah, this is just kidding. About to go big. Kill him at the prize pig. About to go big. Kill him at the prize pig. 24/7 researching, it's all a fantasy. But if I make the right plays, it pays automatic. Bankroll showing that I know it dope strategy. On a winning streak, I'm stacking a dose and the bookies all get mad at me. Confident with power plays, not clicking on a flex today. All I see is green and we all about to get paid. Arrogant shots on the stream, they be killing it. Never gonna stop it, I like if you feeling it. Picking the players, they all never time. You can't make up your mind and just go with your gut. Looked around, we found a glitch. No toast allowed, just close the list. Sophia's fine, sat to his stick, and Caitlin Clark just doesn't miss. Win, lose, or draw, we never quit. When we shoot the ball, it's another switch. Submit the link, it'll make you rich, and we going big. Don't be a bitch. Let's fucking go. We about to go big. Kill him at the prize pig. Let's fucking go. We whoop a bookie's ass. Ah, this is just kidding. About to go big. Kill him at the prize pig. About to go big. Kill him at the prize pig. We about to go big. We about to go big.
Just cash.
Got to go big. Kill him at the prize pig. Got to go big. Kill him at the prize pigs.
Yo. What's up? What's good? Welcome back. Welcome all. You already know what time it is. It's Just Cash. Woo-woo. Hey. Coming back with a little Thursday 4-game slate action for you. What's good? And we got the spot of death.
I took the spot away. We're back without the spot. Let's go. All we need now is the spam bots to complete the day, folks. What's up, E?
Hey, what's up, man? What's going on? Had our nice little chill day yesterday, and honestly, man, kind of glad we ended up fading that game because, man, it got ugly, but it was a good one.
It did, man, but hey, 3-0 in live betting. I'm pretty happy about that. 3-0 in live betting went pretty well. I can't lie, and Big Kev T is here, and he said he likes that Just Cash Vox sample. He's speaking some rap beat maker terms with that, writing Vox sample. But I feel you, Kev. I know what you're talking about. It's this.
Just cash.
Yeah, he likes that. What do you think about that?
Shit, man.
Just cash.
E, let's go. You know what? Honestly, though, man, should have been good lately. As far as plays. Yeah, bro. As far as plays coming through, WNBA being a little more consistent with the props, we have missed a few here and there, but overall, man, must admit, it's been good. And Feezy might be back today. That's interesting, too.
Yeah, I think she's going to be back today, no doubt. And we also had the return of Angel Reese here this last game. Looks like she's going to be on a minutes limit tonight. We just got news for her. But, yeah, man, I mean, play's been pretty solid. I know we had a little bit of a stinger with Alicia Gray, hooked us with 0.5 miss the other night, but Mabry stayed under real easy. So, hey, we continue. We still ended up turning out money for that day, so no complaints there. And we had an absolute nuke of an NPB play. Was that over the weekend, or was that Monday? I can't remember.
I want to say it was Friday, maybe. It was Friday.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, so a lot of good stuff in there. And then shout out to Big Deezy, man. He was just going absolutely hog wild this weekend. I mean,
wow.
Dropping 6-pick pair after pair after play of the day.
Who is that guy? Who is that?
Pretty crazy.
Man, he needs to be tested for some type of performance enhancing something. Holy shit, his plays have been on fire.
Yeah, man. So it's been good. It's been really good. No doubt. hey, you guys make sure to be a part of the Discord. So let's before we hop into it, do a little intro and all that good stuff. If you haven't already, make sure and hit that like button down below. Appreciate you guys supporting the channel here and helping us continue to grow our community. And don't forget to turn on the subscription and turn those notifications on so you don't miss out whenever we do go live. And then the most important part, arguably, going to be down in the description. Make sure you guys part of the Discord. Still running the 7-day free trial, so come in, hop by, say what's up, come win some cash with us.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well,
Oh yeah.
got a little bit of injury news and notes for tonight to keep up with, and I think pretty straightforward, nothing too crazy. Mostly news was going to be about Feezy, see if in fact she is going to play, and then obviously what kind of minutes limit we're looking at for that. But Atkins, Van Lith, and Angel Reese looks like they're all going to be good to go. Some variation for minute limit for Angel Reese again, and then Atkins should be pretty well good to go. But tough sledding here, man. Traveling out to New York, it's going to be a very, very, very difficult game for them. I think it was 13 and a half point spread earlier. Let's see. It's up to 15 now. That's pretty crazy. So Vegas is very much so with this one. And then we got Washington, Connecticut turnaround. Rematch games are always kind of weird. It was a pretty close game down to the wire this last one. But never a fan of these turnaround rematch games, man. They're always weird. And then let's see. Minnesota traveling out to Atlanta. Atlanta's looked pretty hot. I mean, team that we had really high expectations for going into this season, and they are cruising towards postseason. So love to see it. But we'll keep an eye out for the Feezy news. We should get that sometime sooner than later, since 3 out of the 4 games do kick off early tonight, which a little sad face, man. Our live betting might be a little bit more handicapped, but they have also started adding props for tomorrow, so we should have a couple of things, in lieu of that for the late game at least. But late night hammer, it's going to be a pretty awesome one. We got a rematch between Phoenix and Vegas. We got MVPs going at it. Big Alyssa. And,
crazy game.
Asia Wilson, man. Yeah. So, should be
Get
good.
Get your popcorn popped for that one, E. Get your popcorn popped for that one, man. We're gonna tell Big Two, sorry, buddy, we can't go under Asia. Sorry, Big Two. Sorry.
Oh,
Did Five Head? Hey, I'm sorry. Did Five Head end up getting over that 5.5 second half? I think she didn't, huh? I think she.
No, it was.
She got 5 in the first minute of the third quarter and never scored again. I didn't even get to make fun of Big Two for that. So I'll do it now. Hi, Two.
Oh. Yeah, that's man. I mean, hey. Last time, they looked like they were great second half unders, and I think they both ended up squeaking out and getting over. So we'll definitely have to refer back to the rules for some of this. But it should be a good game, and really curious to see which of the secondary players are going to step up, because that's really been, the de facto for both of these teams. And, we know what we're going to get from the studs as far as Asia and AT. But the secondary players, your Jackies, your Kalia Coppers, like what are they doing today? That's gonna be the real question. So,
right,
we'll get to that game here in a little bit. Technically, on paper, this is gonna be 2 really good interior paint defenses. So, it's something to be said about maybe some coaching changes here, because this is definitely gonna be a postseason preview.
Yeah, that's going to be fun, man. Both those players are on fire. Asia, AT, Vegas been winning. Phoenix is just a good team in general. It'll be a fun matchup. Big Two says, let's fucking go. And he says, who are the unders tonight? And he also wants to know about Asia and AT. I'm sure we'll get to that. Money lines, totals, and spreads. Sophie needs a nuke. Sophie needs... Oh, Sophie. Poor Sophie. She's out for the season. Poor Big Two. Van Negro Jones says, Sutton assists. Okay. Well, we'll get to those. I'll let you do your thing, E. I just wanted to catch up and say what's up to peoples. Ian's here. He said, see you at the bank. And Big Kev got some questions. Moolah's World's here. Man, everyone's here. You broke what you doing's here. He says, cooking up a gobby slip. Machiavelli's here. All right, guys. Well, appreciate you. We're at 18 likes already. If you could hit the like if you haven't yet, it helps us out a lot. And E, I will give you the floor, sir.
Yeah, man. So both of the assist plays do look pretty solid. I mean, Sutton, the only thing I would say caveat about that, just a slower pace. Neither one of these teams are playing exceptionally fast. Washington a little bit faster, but Connecticut is definitely playing on the slower end of things. Should be a good conversion rating. I would like her a little bit more if Austin was playing more secure minutes. The two of them have really good connect with pick and roll and stuff, but I don't mind it for Sutton. I think it's still something that's definitely well within the realm of her playability, but kind of on this weird, threshold. Would you rather play her or Lacan today? And I mean, her assist and potentials look pretty insane. So I get it. If you want to play Sutton, she's, really just kind of honestly only the playmaker right now. The other two guards taking a lot of the shooting duties over for her. So I get it. Just would love to see Shakira play a little bit more.
It'd be nice if they gave us a Lacan Sutton assist combo, huh? They wouldn't be that nice to us, though, huh? They wouldn't be that nice. Jerks.
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
That would be sweet. Well, you can put them together and combine some alts maybe if you wanted to, but yeah, both of those do look actually half decent. Benegro Jones says Sutton 5 assists or ladder up to 6, and he loves the Mystics, and it all rhymes. That's what's up.
Yeah, I get it, man. I get it. I mean, she's definitely their primary playmaker as of right now, and I mean, we've seen a few other hands kind of get messy in with the mix, but by and large, I mean, ever since Sykes left the team, I mean, it's pretty much been her. Again, the matchup, and we've even seen a couple of these games too. I still have nightmares of Plum only putting up 3 assists, and this was that game again where the whole world was on Plum's assists last time, and I was like, I think she's gonna get 5. Well, this is one of those I could see her getting 4 again, and I would not be surprised. But it makes sense, so I get it.
Did you look at their potentials? I didn't have a chance to do that yet. Plum and them from yesterday.
No, I haven't gone back and recapped that game yet.
Bro,
shoot, I barely even got to actually watch it.
Can we just have a couple seconds to think about how amazing what's her name Big Paige is, man, from that game? Holy shit. That was yesterday. That was last night. That was crazy. 44 points in a WNBA game.
Yeah, she was absolutely cooking, man.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay. Anyways.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about some plays here real fast, and then we'll get caught up in the comments and stuff, and just kind of go from there. Probably gonna keep it to a pretty straightforward stream today, fam. Haven't really been feeling the best on my end of things lately, so just kind of dealing with some stuff there. But appreciate you guys nonetheless. As always, hanging out with us is something we look forward to in the afternoon. So we're back at it today. Hopefully we're going to win some money tonight and, man, tearing up the live bets. Real fast. Speaking of live betting, though, we did have some back-to-backs to consider for tonight as well. We got Minnesota is traveling to Indy tomorrow, and then Phoenix, they are, I think, going home. Yeah, they're heading home tomorrow after they play Vegas tonight. So 2 teams on a back-to-back. Also kind of another reason why I was like, this slate maybe is a little bit more mid than it looks on the surface. But the something to keep about, especially for the Phoenix one. I think this one could be a real interesting, second half under, because if that game starts slipping in any direction, they'll definitely sit players early.
Okay,
and
keep an eye on
maybe
that.
even look up for Feezy props, man. I'm really tempted just to take her under, because I mean, 1, she might not even play tomorrow, and then 2, she could be like extremely limited in this first game back.
Are her lines high enough to go under? What were they, 18.5 points?
Yeah, the points were a little bit more appropriate, but I think the PRA was a little bit low. If I can get this piece of shit app to ever open, man, I'm so tired of their stuff.
Yeah, they messed us up on live betting too. the other day. It was fucking frustrating. I was like, I need my Ezzy under 2.5 fourth quarter. Come on, fucking prize pick.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, her lines are pretty low. I would say maybe the PRA still a touch up there. Normally it's around, like 32, 33, but yeah, either the points or something else. I don't know. We might have to circle back to that because these are a little bit higher, or a little bit lower than normal.
Right. Definitely a little bit lower, but man, she probably won't play full minutes, and it's high enough for the under. Plus, you said the back-to-back, plus the, I guess, well, the matchup. I don't know about the matchup really, but anyways, I'll let you get into your thing here. Man, people with a lot of questions, Z. You're stacking up. Yeah. Too much fun going on.
All right. Well, let's talk about Sabrina. I mean, this was something that just honestly felt like a pretty big adjustment and quite a leap from her normal. Like, she's been at 5.5 assists pretty much for the entirety, most of the season. I think we actually played her at 4.5 the last time they posted this, but it was quite some time ago. It's been quite a few weeks. But 4.5 assists again. I mean, this was just way too low. Soft matchup. I mean, you can see against Chicago so far this season, she had 5 and 7. And looked really, I think this last game kind of snapped back into her normal form, and albeit it was still a very difficult matchup. I mean, Minnesota's bottom least assist allowed per game over the season, so it's not an easy matchup at all. And she had her first double-double of the season, so the potentials looked really good. I know her and Cloud have a little bit of trade-off here and there, but softer matchup here should lead to a lot of, I think, easy open looks, and the likes of Emma and her backup unit with the guard selection they have kind of struggling the last couple games. So this should be a perfect bounce back spot for her. And I mean, honestly, anybody who's hitting it almost a 70% rating this season got to have interest. So matchup's only going to make it a little bit better. 4.5 assists was first play for her, though.
All right, Big Sabrina. Get to passing, Big Sabrina. We're going to need this. We're going to need these 5 assists from you. Trying to look at her potentials from the last few games. I know her and Cloud have been back and forth. Weird looking lines.
The field goal attempts look pretty solid for her still too. I would play it at the 15, or I think it might be 15.5 now. But the actual converted scoring, I don't know if I really want to mess with that. So your points, your PRA, your PAPR, whatever. I don't know if I'm necessarily sold with that just yet because we haven't seen her really eclipse that marker. But the field goal volume is very much so there. So if you want to play one of the two of them, I get it. But the assist by and large, I think, had the easiest value on the surface. So either one of those.
All right. Hoping she has that 17 potentials instead of 4 like the game before, huh? What the heck did she have 4 and then 17? For any reason? The matchup or randomness? Or what do you think?
I think it's randomness, honestly. I mean, she was... I stand by her having a mental whatever stretch that was for the 3 or 4 games. She looked fine this last game, and getting a few more favorable foul calls kind of helped out. But yeah, she just looked mentally dialed back in this last game, so I'm there with it.
Okay, cool. And then Big Citron next. Yes, Big Citron has been balling. Yeah, so, I mean, turnaround rematch again, maybe not the best situation, but still a soft matchup. She looked really good so far earlier in the season, with former teammates being available. She came up just shy of the marker at 19 and 18 PRA against them, but games without, she put up 25. And, I mean, yes, it is coming off the back of a lot of scoring, but I still think there is some rebounds to be had for her. And the playmaking, we saw a few flashes of it these last couple games. So, pencil her down for 3-4 assists. I think no problem, but the rebounding, something a little bit more to be desired there. But yeah, man, I mean, second half queen, just unbelievably on fire every single game, stays under this first half line. Did they leave her at 8.5? Okay, no, they wouldn't dare put it at 8 again. So now we got lines coming back down a little bit more appropriate. I mean, she was at 8.5 points for 2 games in a row, and that was obviously quite free. But yeah, getting the adjustment coming back down to earth now. So
The 15.5 line was more ideally 16.5. I know we kind of joked about this last game was kind of too high, but yeah, shot volume's good. Something also I would say, just to kind of shout out her field goal attempts, 12.5. Not 13. I don't know if I would play 13. Asking 14 is a hell of a big difference, but 12.5 was still a good look earlier. So yeah, 22.5 PRA, very low, and I'm honestly kind of surprised it hasn't moved to 23.5. The books have been very back and forth about this.
Right. And you know, it's cool just from doing the live too. I think she might be one of those players now that when they don't score in the first quarter or don't do much at the beginning, like Plum usually does, and then they drop her live down to like 13, 14.5 points. She might be one of those ones to hit. Hers will probably be even like 11.5 points, you know? Say if she doesn't have a good first quarter, they'll give you that value. We got to look for that.
Oh, yeah.
I like that. Okay, cool. Citron today. Good spot.
Yes, sir. All right. Next two, we got just kind of honestly a split between the two of them, but Ryan Howard, Alicia Gray, both of them being at 23.5 PRA is a little crazy. I know Gray came up obviously just by 0.5, hooked us this last game, but all the metrics are there. You know, the only thing about her, and it's something that we kind of just at length really kind of grown about all the time, is she just doesn't have that killer instinct, man. That's my only qualm that I have with her is just in the stretch in the fourth quarter, the last 3 games in a row now, because this is where this is coming from. The last 3 games in a row, Ryan Howard checks in with 4 minutes left, and Alicia Gray has 0 field goal attempts for the last 4 minutes of the game. And it's every time back down to the defender, get the ball, kick it out to somebody else immediately. Like, not even an attempt, not even trying to be in the ball in play. So
we were watching her real close with needing that last few PRAs. So we definitely saw what she was doing in that fourth of that last game, especially. But that's her normal thing too, man. She always disappears. So
yeah.
But I like how you hedge that kind of with Ryan. So now we'll be cheering for both of them at the end of the game. Be like, Ryan, no. Be like, okay, Ryan, fine. Go ahead. It's fine. You're good.
Yeah.
I like it though, man. I mean, good spots, low lines. We're all right. She's gonna come back for us today.
Yeah, I think Ryan honestly being the primary here just because she does have that killer instinct. And I mean, we are seeing her, albeit shoot the ball only with 2 and 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter, but she's still making an impact nonetheless. But just more reliable for her to have, the shots at the end of the game. And I mean, hey, maybe this would be the one that Alicia Gray kind of surprises us on. But the fact that Feezy's going to be back too should clog up the paint a little bit more, make things kind of more scarier for both Griner and Brianna Jones. So should be leaning on the guards a little bit more here. And between the two of them, I mean, they're still taking their normal field goal amount every game. So we just need one of these players, if not both of them, just go out and have an average game. It's not even we're not even looking for anything extra special here. Just average games for below average lines.
Yeah, no, that's where you want to put your money at. I like that. Cool.
Yeah, both of them, I mean, honestly, super high hit rating. Alicia Gray, 74% this season. Ryan, a little bit more murkier with injuries right here in this area, but still 67% so far on the season. Both of them are, I believe, 1-1 on their splits in the series. Yeah, one of them had a real good game. The other one had a really poor game. So between the two of them, feel pretty confident one, if not both of them, are going to get there. Giving the hedge a little bit more to Ryan, but Alicia Gray also in the mix. Yeah,
I like that, man. I like the thing with Ryan a little bit too, because those injuries kind of help her line be a little lower, The bookies look at that and go, and people look at that too. No one's betting her overs. They're scared of that. So her line's a little on the low side still. She's not 100%. She seems to be 100% healthy, but her lines aren't up as high as they have been in the past. So we're getting a little discount with that too. I like that.
Oh yeah, for sure. Okay, well, moving on, we got 2 quick ones to talk about. One of them is for tomorrow, but the other one tonight. Angel Reese, just putting her right back to her turnovers, man. I mean, this was something easy target coming back. Kind of mad that I honestly didn't even play it last night or the last slate that she played. Anytime she comes back from her little injury stint, she always has multiple turnovers. But New York, no exception. Albeit this time, yes, she won't have Breonna Stewart to deal with, but Emma Meesseman is also the stock getter on the team. So plenty of chances for a forced turnover. And then, I mean, honestly, Angels had two forced turnovers of her own per game, an out of bounds pass, and typically a travel almost every single game. So just needing two creative turnovers on the other side. I don't think that's difficult to do. And then look at both games so far this season. She had 5 in each of them. So I know it is a turnover prop, but she has been quite the butterfingers down the stretch this season, and 3.5 is still just too low for her.
Yeah, man, that makes sense.
All right.
Hopefully she'll get the minutes for that, right? That's kind of the only little concern, but it seems like she should. So, and hopefully it won't be a blowout, so we'll have a little more time for her to get those turnovers too. But yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, man. I mean, them saying that she's on a minutes limit doesn't really surprise me. I mean, she probably playing somewhere between 25 and 27, depending on if it's a super blowout. I mean, if it's a massive blowout, it might be a little bit closer to 22 minutes, but easily 25 minutes tonight. Should be out there playing minutes to match, most of Emma and or JJ on the other side. So we could also wheel some kind of upside into minutes too. If Cardoso gets in early foul trouble, maybe they have to push Liz up the rotation and, X, Y, and Z. So plenty of chances for her to go out there and just have herself some turnovers.
Cool. We'll be cheering for her to fumble the ball when we watch today. Can't wait.
All right.
Sounds good.
And then last but not least, we got Big Gabby Williams, 19.5 PRA. I mean, it's just, yes, there are adding Sykes to the team, and Malonga, kind of presents its own problems, but minutes have looked really good for her. I mean, they've been back up to that normal Gabby level, not just scraping by right at 30 minutes, but we saw 35 and 34 minutes basically over the last 2 games. The shooting field goal volume could be a little bit better. Like, yeah, I get that and all in X, Y, and Z, but still dominating touches for the playmaking and the assisting. So I like that. She could still get fire from 3. We've seen that really be a little bit more dormant these last couple games, just kind of scoring from the field and from the free throw line. But I think a ton of RA upside for her here. Dallas, we know, allowing most assists, but also historically looked really good. So the fact that she put up, 25 plus in the 3 prior games so far this season. I mean, asking for 20 doesn't seem much of a stretch here, but I like it. I like the matchup, like the just overall metrics Dallas is allowing. So
makes
like
sense.
A good spot. Yeah, that's not bad.
Cool. All right, cool. I love cheering for Big Gabby. Lower line because like you said, Sykes is in the mix now, so she hasn't been doing her earlier Gabby, but great matchup and 20 PRA for 35 minutes. Very doable. All right, I'm in. All right, should we go through the people's questions real quick and see what they got to say? I'm kind of excited to see what they got.
Yeah, let's do it, man.
Okay. Well, Big Ian's here. He says, "See you at the bank." That's what's up, Ian. Let's go, bro. Ian's been winning lately. I've been seeing some green. Ian's in a better mood. Let's keep the mood right, Ian. Let's go all the way through the day. WWW. We're gonna keep winning. Kev says over AT full PRA, and Kev says, "Are we on AT triple double watch again?"
I think. Nah, honestly, this wasn't one that I was super enamored with last time. I think we actually did. We faded her, if I'm not mistaken, because of her scoring history against Vegas was so bad. And she still put up 15 points, but I'm not super high on her today, to be honest, man. It's going to be still kind of a tough scoring spot for her. Yeah, that's what it was. I think the rebounds were a terrible thing. Yeah, I remember this. Yeah, we definitely did not advocate for AT at all. So I did not like the rebounding downside that we've seen, not only from historically, but Vegas so far this season and over the last 20 games now. Yeah, did not like the rebounding whatsoever. I think the playmaking and to some degree the scoring was still pretty good, but yeah, man, this was tough for her. She did not have a good series. And the playmaking, she only had 8 and 9.
Are you, I know last game we were off her and it was a perfect spot. She didn't do shit in the first half. And second half, she came back and was AT-ish. Now, obviously, that was a different matchup, but are you having kind of the same feeling with her? We're fading her for sure, but second half wise, live wise, if she's not doing well, would you hit the under or would you stay away?
Yeah, I mean, it just, I guess, depends on what kind of line. If we were just getting a straight up line, 16 and a half and a 16 and a half, maybe consider the under. Because, I mean, she still just barely, she only got over by one last game? I know she burned us, but it was like about one or two or something. It
was a couple, but yeah, it got us down to like the last couple minutes. She ended up, I think, getting a few free throws, another rebound at the end. But yeah, it was close. It took her definitely the end of the fourth to get there.
If Satu's not playing her normal minutes, then maybe I would leave it alone or even consider going for the over. But Satu, I think, is the big kind of wild card here because she can do a lot as far as impacting stuff for AT. She was a menace on the glass the last time they played. I think she only had 5 rebounds, but it was still kind of up for her normal usage. I don't know. This game's just kind of weird, honestly. Both these teams are being a little bit hesitant about showing some of their defensive hands, because again, this is probably a matchup we're going to see in the postseason. So I'm good on AT today, honestly, man. Her lines are super high too.
Okay, it's all good. Mula's World said, let's fucking go. What's up, bro? Let's fucking go. Kev has an interesting one now. After you said that about AT, he says AT first half assists. Now, we know you don't like the rebounds. What about her assists in the first half? Maybe they're a decent value here. I assume Kevin looked at the value with the first half and then Asia's first half points as a pair. I know we were on Asia's first half points last night just to add to some live plays, but what do you think about that 4.5 there?
Well, so looking at, same thing here. The first half assist for AT looked like it had a bit more of a hit rating just overall and consistency. So, that one I could probably get behind. The rebounds, I'm good on that, man. She really just struggles to rebound in this matchup. So,
okay.
Downside for that, and then Asia on the other side. I do like Asia. Like, don't get me wrong. This is a great spot for Asia. It's a top rebounding spot for her. Top free throws allowed and second chance points. But line's obviously quite adjusted. We were playing her first half points were 13.
Mm-hmm. We actually played it last night at 13, over 13. We're sitting there with that right now.
Yeah. So I remember seeing that. The last time they played, she was at 10.5 and 11.5 the last slate. So her lines are definitely getting on up there in a hurry. I like it. I don't know if I would necessarily bank on first half stuff because you do want some of the icing free throws down the stretch. So she's not getting that second half call. It could be a little bit worrisome. Technically speaking, it's still a difficult points inside the paint matchup, though. Phoenix is still bottom 3 allowed just as far as like overall points inside the paint. So if they throw a few more doubles at her this time, it could be somewhat more problematic. But She excelled with the free throws and with the offensive, second chance opportunities. So I don't know, man. I love Asia at home, but not the biggest fan of this particular matchup.
Okay, so we'll just we'll proceed with caution with them, and their lines are up there, both of them in kind of a difficult spot. So we'll refrain from doubling and tripling up on them like we usually like to do. How about Misamin assists? And if anyone has any questions, you can drop them in the chat for E. We are at 70 live and 27 likes already. Damn, guys, I didn't have to bother you. We're at 27 E. So people in here loving WNBA. So that's what's up, guys. It has been a really fun last few weeks, I must say. 2-3 weeks. WNBA has been on fire. So let's keep it going. What do you think about Misamin's assists, though?
She's 3.5 or 4.5?
I think 3.5. If it was 4.5, I would be surprised. I'm pretty sure it's 3.5. Misi? Yeah, 3.5. Oh,
is it?
Actually, they're not giving it, right? They're doing the Prize Picks way. It's a goblin for 3.5 and a demon for 4.5. So there's no there's no play. So I'm assuming in books he's thinking 3.5. I'm not sure, man. Maybe he's just rolling with that 3.5 and getting a little bit lower payout.
Oh, I don't even see it on the books. That's what I'm asking.
Oh, really?
I think,
assists?
yeah, I think she might be 4.5.
Oh, wow.
Let's see. Oh no, she's 3.5 minus 135. I can see she's on bet 365.
Okay.
Okay, yes, the 3.5. I mean, I could get behind that. That's a little bit more palatable. The only thing that kind of stinks is the sample size is somewhat limited for her because, I mean, playing against Minnesota, that's bottom of the barrel. Assist allowed there, so it's kind of hard to take away that. But the Vegas and the Sparks matchup only having 3 and 4, and that one kind of leads me to believe she's probably only good for about 4 assists. So if you want to play the 3.5, I would play that. I would not play it at 4 or beyond. I'd probably be good on that one.
Okay. How about Alicia Gray rebounds today?
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, same situation. This last game was a bit lackluster as far as her, production on the glass. Sometimes it's going to happen from game to game where we see, Naz Hillman or even Brittany Grinder coming in off the bench. The problem is she normally, whenever she gets that time to excel, is usually whenever there's some overlap while Ryan Howard is on the bench. But what we've been getting lately is they're keeping out Grinder on the floor with Alicia Gray. So she basically has, it's her, Grinder, and then one other big, whether that be Naz Hillman or Coffee or whoever. One of these other thorns that are playing, they're soaking up some usage from her. So, I mean, I think that's also why her PRA line is so low right now because of, this has come back down to earth a little bit more as of late. But yeah, man, I don't mind it. I like Gray for a bounce back spot here, honestly.
I can tell. She's on your list. We're going there. I'm excited about it. I think it's going to happen. Sabrina rebounds.
Yeah, man. Honestly, I think it's fine. It's still fine for her. It's something she's been fairly consistent. Now, I mean, they are really adjusting her lines as of lately with that. So if you want to do it, I was looking honestly a little bit more towards the RA upside of it. I don't know necessarily if I want to just play the rebounds flat by itself, but the RA, PRA, something like that, I think is totally fine.
There you go. You broke what you doing. What's happening, bro? He says cooking up this gobby slip. What else we got? Feezy tonight. We kind of talked about that already. Big 2. Chelsea Gray assists. Machiavelli says Chelsea Gray assists.
Great. Yeah, man. I mean, you and I were kind of talking about her quite a bit the other night, but I mean, the potentials have been really, really skyrocketing for her. So, I mean, it's something we know in seasons past. I mean, she is the point guard for a reason. So it's just, do we get that, type of consistency night after night? And I mean, it's something that's been a bit of a trade-off between her and Jackie, whereas Jackie's really been the dominant playmaker for a large majority of the season. I actually had her pulled up earlier right before we hopped on too. But I mean, you can see Jackie's really, asserted herself as that for a majority of the season. And then Chelsea Gray has more recently down the stretch kind of stepped back into her old self. So I don't mind it. It was 5.5. Yeah, 5.5. Personally, I'm not going to play it at 5.5.
Yeah, starts to get scary there. Some type of alt maybe would be a good parlay piece. I was just looking at her potentials. Just because I have them here, man. 17, 21, and 17. Last 3 is crazy. So hopefully, I mean,
yeah,
she keeps it up.
I think honestly she can. The only thing that worries me a little bit more if they need her to pick up, in the scoring category, it can kind of get messy because I mean, you see in 2 out of the 3 games they played this season, I mean, she really had to be more dominant as far as the scoring, whereas Jackie not so much. I mean, she only had one passable more than average game in the series, but she hit her assists in all 3 of the games. So Jackie looked like to be the playmaker. I think Gray, if anything, maybe the PA kind of a better look for her, but Yeah, man, Gray's done me dirty every single time I played her. So personally, I cannot spend coin on her.
Yeah, I feel you. Kev's talking about five head, trying to give her some type of credit, and basically he's saying she got fouled and she should have had more than five. But we're not going to take that, Kev. Nope, she didn't get there. She got five. That's what happens. Poor five head. We're going under her again next game. All right. Ian says voice chat during halftime. I don't know about that, Ian, but we'll see how we're feeling. Van Negro Jones says sending prayers to E. Winning always makes you feel better. That's what's up, bro.
Hey, that's the truth. That's the damn truth right there.
That is damn true. It's funny, huh? Your mood could be one way. That win could swing it right over the top. Be like, oh, I'm good. Or the mood could be one way, and then you lose bad, and you're like, fuck, shit sucks. And you're like, wait, maybe is that because I lost a bunch of bets, or is that because shit sucks? Pretty interesting. Ian says hugs and kisses, E.
Appreciate it.
3 times. He said, what's up, everyone? Happy Thursday. Woo, woo, woo. That's what I do to my dog every time she gets the ball. Woo, woo, woo. She runs back. He says, what's your best bet? Do you have a best bet today? Do you have a favorite? If you had
favorites for today. I mean, honestly, I really like the Sabrina assist call. I mean, it's just such a low line for her, but her or I think her or Howard, one of the two of them. Ryan Howard's line is just still too low. I mean, Alicia Gray, the same thing, but she's kind of pissed me off from coming up short this last game. But both the Atlanta players or Sabrina, one of those three.
I like how forgiving you are, though. We go right back to Gray again. I like that. Well, she can do it. You could do it, Alicia. Ian says, do we like Nas under 6.5 rebounds? Nas losing a little bit of time to Griner being back. I'm liking that under fourth quarter last time. We'll see what it looks like today. But what do you think about her rebounds?
Oh, yeah, that was real nice last time.
Yeah, that was fresh. She did miss 1-3 that kind of had me a little scared, but besides that, he also says Asia double-double, which is interesting because I know you kind of like her rebounds today, talking about the PR a little bit. Phoebish over first half fantasy. Kiki and Sonia both over 11.5 points. We know we like Sonia for that easy. Kiki, don't know. That's a little rough. Phoebish over first half fantasy. Man, Phoebish is a fucking coin flip. Asia double-double, though, that seems like I don't know, depends all on the odds you're getting there, right? And Nas under rebounds. Damn, Ian, that's a list. Well, I pretty much talked through them all. What about Nas rebounds?
Yeah, I mean, Nas rebounds a little bit scary. She had a super productive games against them, albeit it was coming off the bench, but still, and I mean, had 8 and 9 rebounds in 2 games. So a little bit scary there, and good chance she'll probably end up covering Feezy a little bit down low. So I mean, could see some of the proximity rebounds there. I don't think they're going to leave Brianna Jones, wrong Jones. I don't think they're going to leave Brianna Jones on Feezy for too long, so we'll probably get some kind of trade-offs there. But yeah, man, the lack of size on the opposing side kind of worries me a little bit. So I'd probably chill on the Nas under rebounds. I mean, even though this last game she kind of came back down to earth with it, I don't know about her, man. She's the wild card for this team too, because she'll either play, this mid-20s or really, really intense minutes.
I think the thing to do with her, at least for what I've seen, is just do what we did last time. Just stay away, watch what happens in the first half, and then when they give us that fourth if they give us the 2.5 for the fourth quarter again, and she's only playing 15 minutes, that's a nice little smacker. So I'd wait for that, Ian, if you want. We're going to be doing that for sure if it pops up. Van Negro Jones says JJ 16 points. JJ points today. Big JJ. Are you looking at Phoebitch?
Yeah. I mean, like you said, Phoebit's just a real coin flip. Yeah. So far, 0-2 this season. She had 5 and 3 PRA in the first half. Let's see. Had a few more blocks and steals, but yeah, coin flip for sure.
Yeah, use her for head-to-head, so I know that. I know her like the back of my hand. So half the time she'll just score nothing, and then half the time she'll go for 15. So I just taught myself, stay away from her. She's rough. What about JJ? JJ balled for us last game. That was another one of those ones, bro. They put her at like 13.5 points. Oh my gosh, this live betting is crazy.
Yeah, JJ's not bad today. We definitely need her to hit a 3 along the way. I think she was at 13.5 yesterday and then bumped up to 14.5. Yeah, she's 15.5 on most places. So the 15 or more, I would play her at 14.5 and, to hit that one. 15.5, I'm probably good on that, to be honest. But I like the pace. I like the 3-point upside that this matchup wields. And my only concern would be just, random foul trouble, trying to contain Cardoso on the other side. But other than that, looks pretty good. I do like her even more so when they're at home and they're coming off of a little bit of a rest here. So, it's a good spot. Just need the game to stay fairly close because, still the looming threat of either one of the bigs sitting early could still be in play here with Kennedy Burke being back.
Makes sense. So proceed with caution. How about C-Will rebounds or first half PRA? C-Will today with Feezy back.
Yeah, Feezy being back is definitely going to hurt her rebounding. The first half, I think, is still somewhat live. Honestly, that's for her when she does most of her damage anyways. And a lot more consistent just overall there. But yeah, the rebounding, that one's hard to say, man, because you're going to have not only Feezy being back, but still some kind of overlap between, Shepherd coming in and doing her thing with the bench unit. So I don't mind it, but also having Carrington in the mix too. She's been kind of a pain in the butt with the rebounding. So coming to that threshold, is she 4.5 or 5? If it's 5.5, I would definitely fade that. There's no way I'd play that.
Okay. Ian says, hypothetically, if you're going to make a 2 to 3 man, what would it be? I'm going to answer for you because I already know. The answer would be Sabrina at 4.5 if you could find her. Then Citron, PRA, then Howard, then Gray. And don't put Howard and Gray in the same slip. You already know, Ian. You already know. Big 2 says first half plays. Or are you looking at Courtney still?
No.
Oh,
no,
first half play. Is there any first half plays that stand out to you? I know he likes to ask you that. And then money lines and spreads as well.
No, not too much as far as first half. The money lines and spreads, I think we're pretty straightforward. Some of the more obvious blowouts. I kind of think Connecticut pulls the upset tonight. New York should win. Hands down. Atlanta with Feezy back, man, that's tough to say. Probably giving it to Atlanta here because I believe Minnesota picked up the last win. And then Vegas and Phoenix. Whew. Vegas at home.
There you go.
Not super confident about them, though. That's why we don't play them.
All right. Ian says all these plays are overs, right? I don't see over and under. Yes, Ian, they are all overs unless they say under, sir. Okay, Roger says thoughts on Emma Fantasy. Yeah, what's up with Emma, man?
It's a great spot for her, but minutes kind of being suspect the last 2 games with Kennedy Burke again being back. Just any given night she'll either play over the 30 or well under it. So it's not quite the same role. And Stewart also is supposed to be back sometime within the next week. So they maybe they squeeze a little bit of juice left in the tank out of her, or they just fully commit to, okay, you're going back to the secondary role and we're getting ready for Stewart to be back. So I don't know about that one, man. I like the block and steal upside. Just don't know what the minutes are going to look like.
All right, Silvern's here. What's up, man? He says Emma seems slow compared to Reese. Are they stopping her from scoring, or is she stopping herself? she low-key turns up for big games. Now, to me, as I read that, I don't understand 100%. Is he talking about Emma low-key turning up or Reese? I don't know.
Talking about Reese.
Talking about Reese.
Yeah,
okay.
Reese.
I was going to say, too, while you're talking about Reese, man, her points are down to 13 flat now. Doesn't that feel a little low, or are we scared from the blowout? Possibility.
Yeah, I mean, it's mostly from the blowout by and large. That and her just being on a hard minute limit. Like we don't know what in the world that actually entails. Like if coach could actually give us a number, that'd be a hell of a lot easier to go by. But I mean, if she plays 26, 25 minutes, you know, it's gonna be a lot more difficult for her to get these lines. But I know for her, traditionally, the scoring could be a little lackluster. The rebounds looked really good on them last year, but yes, Emma is a little bit slower on this step, but Emma's like, I mean, I cannot stress how good of a defender she actually is when, you know, fully rested or mostly rested. She's a great defender and really high ball IQ. So yes, she probably could beat her off the step for, you know, a couple early buckets. I don't think that's necessarily something that would stay the whole game there. And then, you know, at what point do we start sweating the minutes or time on the court for Reese? So I agree. I think the 12.5 line is definitely too low for her, but still with the minutes limit, it's hard to, you know, have any kind of certainty there.
Gotcha. Running back AT under boards, Ant the kid says. What's up, Ant? You like AT underboards? I know you looked at that and it didn't look very nice. Are you going to actually play it?
Yeah, I mean, we should have last time. I know we were kind of joking about it, but it's been pretty tough.
Bro,
I mean, Vegas has been really solid.
9.5 is pretty high. It's pretty high. I think we can throw... Yeah. Is it 9.5 on... It is, 9.5. I think that's a fun one for... Wait a minute. Is it 9.5 on Prizepicks? No way. It's 9, huh? Probably. Yeah, I assume it is. Because of that plus money.
Yeah, 9.
Damn, if it was 9.5, I'd love to throw that in the chamber for the live plays. Oh well, we could still maybe mess with it. What do you think about the 9 flat? Is it a little too scary, or would you play that like that?
I think it's honestly still in play. I mean, she could totally get a push on us, but needing 10, that's a hell of a lot.
And a push is fine with live bets because we're gonna win. We should win 60-something%. 60 looks like 61-62%. So if we get the other play to push, we're good. We're happy. That's fine. What about Tina Charles rebounds? Or are you still looking at 18? My bad.
No, you're good. Yeah, I mean, Tina, same situation from this last game. You know, we said we liked the PR. It looked pretty good. It was something that she was pacing for really well. I know she had, 9 rebounds again? Let's see. Yeah, 9 rebounds again. So the rebounds have looked phenomenal for her. I mean, all 3 games so far this season, almost double digits. Just, you know, again, time on the court, somewhat of a concern for her. And this last game, she did wheel out on lucky minutes where Anissa Morrow only played like 17 minutes or something just totally wild. And they gave Nelson Adota, I think it was her birthday game this last time, so maybe that was a little extra or whatever. But yeah, Anissa Morrow did not play. So that was kind of weird with that. Anytime Morrow plays heavy minutes, so it definitely impacts Tina. But it's kind of weird, man. I don't know. This team is just so hard to trust for minutes because, I mean, you got like last game where they're getting beat by 20 and coach is still leaving their starters out there, you know, in complete garbage time. So not really sure what to make of it, but if she plays close to 28, 30 minutes tonight, Tina's props are still way too low.
That's true. A good spot, too. Makes sense. We got the spam bots. Let's go! And Kev, this just said something funny, made me laugh out loud by myself. I had to hit mute. He said, what's your choice between Stubu, Misamin, and Sammy Tuna? And we know what that means. Stubu, get a visual. Misamin, get a visual. Sammy Tuna, get a visual. Okay. Late night thoughts? Which one you picking?
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I gotta say,
yes.
So two of them at least can definitely give off, some mom vibes. All right, so we're definitely going with one of the moms, Emma or Stewart. But I will say, there's been one time, and I think it was on Stewart's her Twitter page or her Twitter cover. There was one time she had this pick, and I was like, "Hold up, who is that?" And it was actually Stewart, and I was like, oh shit! I didn't know she had that in the bag there. I was like, you actually look kind of hot.
Choice has been made, folks. There we go. I like that breakdown. I like how you broke that all down too, man. That's perfect. Beautiful.
The one time she ever gave me a little razzle dazzle. So
hey.
I remember that.
Respect.
I'm like, okay.
Respect, Stu Boo, right there. There we go. I'm liking that, man. I like how you deduced from you were like, okay, let me grab this and say put them out here. Deduction. What's it called? Decision by. I fucking know. Anyways, I like how you process some shit. You took Sammy Tuna and you threw her out quick, and I was like, yes, that's all we needed to do. And then you said the mom thing, and I was like, it all makes sense. E, that was a great breakdown right there. And then Kev says we're winning tonight.
Yes, sir.
What I'm talking about, bro.
Yes, sir.
What I'm talking about. All right, man. Well, we do have a few more. Let me try to get through them real quick, and we'll see what we got here, because I know we're kind of stuck with time constraints. Chris has said, hopped in here late, so sorry you already brought this up or not, but do you think Kiki's going to see over 30 minutes tonight? Or are you not even going to touch that game, which I know you have Citron as your only play in that game so far. What do you think about Kiki?
Yeah, I mean, you would like to think she's going to play over 30 minutes. I know with Dolson being out last time, it made things a little bit easier on that front. Plus, Shakira was still playing under a hard minute limit. So I think, maybe we can get away with it one more time here. Sit down. Maybe we can get away with it one more time here, but that's still, something for her. I wouldn't be surprised to see her play 28 minutes, just shy of 30. Which, I mean, her lines are still pretty attainable. So the rebounding upside, I think, is totally fine for her. Would love to get her at 8.5 rebounds, 9.5 rebounds, / double-double is kind of pushing it. But, yeah, I mean, she's still not a bad look. I would say she was probably more of the second 1B to Citron today. Shakira Austin, again, with the minutes, can't really trust her. So that would kind of leave Kiki as the next best to soak up a lot of usage.
Makes sense. J-Work says Chelsea Gray over 10 first half PRAs. Over 10 first half PRA. He likes the first half Chelsea Gray over 10. And 10's not very high, and she has been getting there. It's like if she doesn't score, she's getting assists. At least that's been happening lately.
Yeah, for sure. No, I mean, this is something that, we talked about a little bit at the beginning of the season before she kind of did us dirty a few games, but her first half lines have been really low for the most part of this year. This is the first time it's coming back down closer to single digits. So the 9.5, 10, 10.5 range, I think is totally fine for her. The, again, the thing with her is just going to be kind of sweating the scoring. Even her 5 points is still really, really low. Most of the time when she's actually getting there on her first half line, it is due to the scoring. So, I mean, you can see 61% for just straight up points, and then 56% for the PRA line. So, yeah, I mean, we talked about earlier with her, the assist, and I think the RA is kind of fluky from game to game, but if you were to take a line with her, the first half is a little bit more consistent. So I get that.
Okay, cool. And we're at 65 watching, 34 likes. I haven't bothered you guys to hit the likes in a minute. So if you could, please hit the like. If you haven't yet, it would help us out greatly. We are here giving you our blood, sweat, and tears, especially Ian over there, going through all these questions for everybody. So hit the like for us, please. We would appreciate it very much. Ian says, going under Asia AT rebound combo at 21 then? No, Ian, because Asia is in a good rebound spot. I don't think he would like that. He would say, probably pass on that, right? The Asia AT rebound combo going under.
I'd probably pass on that because I mean it's a phenomenal spot for Asia, because I think we actually even talked about this last time jokingly, but I think we may have even played the combo rebounds, and yeah, I mean it was all Asia just doing literally all the work. So she'd be the scary part about that, but if you want to go under AT rebounds, I get that a lot more.
Cool. I like this one. Listen to this. You broke what you're doing. And he comes with some sharp calls, man, that I never think of, and he throws them up. And I like looking at this. So what do you think about Kiki under field goal attempts? And he says, look at the players like her hit rate. Wow. But I'm also thinking if she plays a little less minutes, her lines are a little higher than they've been. Are her field goal attempts a little too high too? I don't know. But I would assume if he's bringing that to our attention, I bet you it looks decent. See what you think.
Let's see what she she's only at 9.5. Wow. I mean, she was at 10.5 for a couple of these games here, so it is on the lower side than what it was. I know she definitely came up short this last game because she kind of fell apart in the second half there.
Too low, huh?
Yeah.
A little too low. If it was 10.5, you'd love it, I feel.
Yeah, or even 10, have a push forward to it. I mean, it's definitely appropriate. It's a slight touch below her season average. So, I mean, there is that. But, I mean, historically, not that great. Only got there the first game, and that was pretty heavy minutes. I hate that she played 33 minutes this last game, but now with Dolson being back, I mean, we should get her at this 22, 25-minute marker range. So anytime she stayed in that, I mean, it's been pretty well smooth sailing. But if she plays over 30 minutes, I think that's where the real sweat is.
Did you say Dolson's back or not back?
Is back, yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. So yeah. Makes sense. Money 2800 Brain says, Eagle Eye, let's have a great day, everyone. Yes, let's have a great day. Let's go, E. Ian says, do we like Tina Kiki rebound combo? Tina Kiki rebound combo. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, let me see if they bump it up from earlier. I mean, it's definitely something I think is in play. Did they take it down, though? Yeah, they took it down. Well, it was in play if you played it.
Van Negro Jones has a good 3-pick here for you, Ian. He says, Sabrina 5 assists, Sutton 5 assists, Lacan 5 assists. Me personally, I think it would be fun to alt all of them down. I don't know about Sabrina as much as Lacan and Sutton. They've been just for 100%. There's no cloud on that team to take them away. I personally be like, yo, Sutton 3.5, Lacan 3.5, pay me back my money and I'm in. That's how I look at it. Christian Riley says Rivers points. Ooh, we haven't talked about Rivers. She has been getting some scoring going and some minutes up lately. I know we have to go here in a minute, so we'll run through quick. We're already at 3:30. Game start in 30 minutes. We're going way longer than we thought. And there's still 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, good. There's a bunch of spam bots. So we really only have a few questions. Okay, cool. Let's go. Rivers points.
Yeah, man. I mean, I definitely wish that Prizepicks had just a normal line for her, but what? Let me see what her full game line is now. Or do we even have an actual? Is this a Prizepicks special, or do we actually have lines for her? Because I'm not seeing her on anywhere else.
I'm not either. I swear I saw her earlier, though. Did they remove her lines? I swear I saw her earlier. Let's see. Props Builder had it, I think. Yeah, they still. Oh, yeah, they removed her lines. That's crazy. Because she's still here, but there's no prop left. That's weird, man. Wonder why.
Is Underdog still have her at 8.5?
Let's look. Rivers. Zanaya Rivers, 8.5 points. Overs 0.9x.
Yeah, I'd play the 8.5 if anything, but another player, just unknown minutes. The Yeah, unknown minutes. I mean, that's the best thing I can say for her is unknown minutes, unknown rotation. Another player who you think once you finally got her figured out and she's playing, a normal rotation, this coach will bench her and play some other rando off the bench. I like her. I mean, honestly, I think she's extremely underutilized on this team, and she's got one of the most buttery mid-range shots like ever, man. I was just fawning over that shit last game. Just insanely good mid-range, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Coach just still doesn't play her minutes. I mean, this last game, not even 26 minutes, and it was still pretty competitive. Played 36 in OT and 31 against Chicago, but yeah, other than that, man, hard to say. I like what we've seen, just don't know the minutes.
Makes sense. Fly Price says, would you take Fee over 17.5 points, thinking she might not play tomorrow on the back-to-back?
Yeah, well, that's the tough part right there is, we have no idea, is she going to suit up for tomorrow? Because, I mean, if she was to play tomorrow, I would love taking some underexposure here, because there's a good chance that coach will probably, play her a really, really fixed amount of minutes today and then have that same kind of spread out for tomorrow's game too. But wouldn't be surprised to see her sit tomorrow, if I'm being honest. So maybe coach kind of leans a little bit more into her today, and then we see Shepard really take over and get the spot start again tomorrow.
All right, I had to stop the music for this comment. The best comment of the day. Kev T says, Stubu is going to pull that green dildo out on you, E. Beautiful.
Hey,
I really like where the show has
in a
gone.
couple games.
I really like where this show has gone today. Thank you, Kevin, for making it such a great time. All right, we are at the end. We have one left. Jonathan C., what's up, man? He says, would you say Asia points plus rebounds or rebounds alone? What would you like better? Just her rebounds or her points and rebounds together? What would you like more? I know we were on her points and rebounds yesterday. What do you think now? Same?
Yeah, still points, rebounds, and then rebounds after that.
All right. And you never know, man. Sometimes those mom-looking ones do be doing it like that. So Kev he definitely has a point. So we are at the end of the show, E. We've done it. Good job.
Let's go.
Hey!
All right. Well, we got 2 games getting ready to kick off in less than, looks like, 27 minutes from now. So let's go ahead and skedaddle. We're going to get on out of here. We did have all the plays posted up earlier, so we beat the bumps, beat any kind of live movement there. But if you guys want to check it out, make sure to come stop by. Links in the description down below. We're still running a 7-day free trial for our Discord. Make sure you come in, stop by, say what's up, and come win some cash with us. All right. Underrated, you got anything else for us, man?
No, I just love the spam bots. Let's go, spam bots. No, I do want to say, though, the live betting has been really good, guys. Jump in the Discord. We're going to do more live betting today. It's going to be dope as fuck. And that's all.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. Every day. All right, y'all. Well, as always, we appreciate y'all hanging out with us during the daytime, keeping the streams popping. We will get on out of here, and we'll be back tomorrow. I think we have 3 games, I believe, but nonetheless, we'll be back to the stream. Good luck tonight. We'll catch y'all later. Peace.